Hello, everybody. I'm Kevin Griffin. I'm a working songwriter and musician, but more important, I'm one of the founders of Pilgrimage Music Festival, and I couldn't be more thrilled to have Maggie Rose in the studio today at American Songwriter.
I'm so excited to be part of the pilgrimage for the first time.
For the first time, and your name, we're going to dive right into it if you guys are good with that. Your name has come up so many times over the years, and there were different times where you weren't available or we didn't have the slot. Jay Sweet from Newport Folk Festival is a massive fan of yours, and he booked our festival for many years. And so it just seems like a logical thing to have you on the bill.
It was meant to be, and
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to it. You guys have done such a good job building this festival and curating wonderful talent. So Jay Sweet has great taste. I appreciate him throwing my name in the pile. We just did Newport Folk Fest earlier this summer. So this is a great way to end our summer season with you
So this
guys.
is kind of the end of, but you've also got an EP coming. We'll get to that.
Yes.
Okay.
This
so
feels like the exclamation point at the end of our summer tour.
long,
That's how I would describe pilgrimage.
long summer. I love it.
Mhm.
So have you had the opportunity to come to Pilgrimage Festival?
I have. Yes,
Yeah.
I attended as a spectator. I got to watch Steven Tyler.
Oh my, so
Right.
you were there year one.
Yeah. Yes.
So year one was 2015, and this will be the 11th year that
That's
we're having it.
remarkable.
We're counting the COVID. We're counting it. We're not going to be robbed of that year. So we counted that year, even though there wasn't technically a festival.
I support you.
Thank you so much.
I
You just have
support
to pass forward, even though we were Netflixing and eating a lot and making sourdough when
Yes.
it should have been a festival.
It should have.
You know,
And so you take that consecutive year
I know.
with
Yeah.
pride.
Yes. So have you played over the summer? Did you play a lot of festivals? You did Newport?
I did Newport. I did some tour dates with Chris Stapleton, with Tedeschi Trucks.
Amazing.
I have a brand new baby, so he was with
saw
me everywhere.
I saw photos.
I know I made sure to
He's
show you
such
as
a
soon
handsome.
as I
His
met
name's
you.
Graham.
Yes. we have a
One of my
Graham.
twins is Graham.
It's a good
Shout out to
name.
Graham Parsons.
That's right.
That song.
It's the best song. My husband introduced
She
me to
came
that song.
from the land of the cotton.
We're friends.
Oh,
You
yeah.
and I know. That's
Oh,
one
right.
of the best songs
Oh,
ever
it's one of the
written.
best. All that stuff, those chords and Emmylou.
Yes.
Amazing stuff. So I gotta say, I was doing some due diligence for this interview,
Mhm.
and I heard "Poison in My Well,"
Yes.
and I love the song. It's great.
you.
And what's so cool, and I don't know if you planned it this way, and you are one of those all-encompassing 360 type artists who plan way ahead of time. You sing it with Grace Potter,
Right.
and she's on the bill at Pilgrimage Festival.
I know. We are scheming and plotting.
Are you? Is it going to be a surprise? Or we can hope that
You
you're
can
gonna,
hope.
Okay,
I
great.
want people to have their hearts filled with hope that there will be a moment at
Oh my gosh!
pilgrimage.
So you heard it here first. There potentially, we can't guarantee it, so don't come after us for a refund. But there's a good chance.
Yeah, please don't. That's too much pressure.
Don't
on
do
me,
that.
Grace, but
And but there's a good chance that Grace and Maggie will rock.
she rocks. She indeed rocks.
You know, Grace performed in 2016, our second year.
I was out of town that
You were out of
year.
town,
I'm
but
sad.
I got to say, you were at the first year with Willie Nelson
Mhm.
and Wilco, Kate's the Elephant. And also, you mentioned this summer you did some shows with Chris Stapleton. Chris Stapleton performed at year one in the middle of the day
Yeah.
for
Nashville's best kept secret for so long.
less money than Better Than Ezra. My band is getting paid. It just lets you know how things have changed.
But look at what you did curating people that you loved. And
Yeah, you know
bringing
what?
them, I mean, the exposure that we're going to get at Pilgrimage is
We
very
love it. You know,
beneficial.
thank you. Are you familiar with Jazz Fest in New Orleans?
I am. Yes, I've been present there.
Well, you got to
performed.
play it. I'm sure with the release of this EP in October, that they'll be scrambling to get you. We built, me and my partners, it's still the same three guys that started it. Were inspired by Jazz Fest, which was a multi-genre festival and family friendly and a celebration of the Gulf Coast. And we wanted to bring, when I moved to Franklin, Tennessee, after Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans, that's where I was living. I wanted to bring that kind of festival,
Mhm.
and it seems like it's kind of taken root, and performers like yourself are critical.
Well,
to pull that
absolutely.
off.
And I think that the environment being family friendly and just community and music, and obviously those things and family go hand in hand.
Yeah, and and it can be family friendly, but it can still be rad. It can
Yeah,
be cool,
and
and it
it
doesn't.
is.
Yeah,
There's a lot of festivals I've gone to that I maybe wouldn't bring my children to.
yeah,
This is a way to do something that's fun together and culturally enriching, and win over your children's taste in your personal favorite
I dig it.
bands.
I dig
Yeah.
it. So let's dig into the EP. It comes
Yeah.
out in October. What's the name of it, and what can fans of Maggie Rose expect?
It's called Cocoon. I wrote this
Yeah.
collection of songs actually while I was pregnant with Graham. So
Mm,
the name suggests the metamorphosis that I was going through, and Poison My Well is part of that project. And there's triumph in it. There's exploration of some of the edges of growth.
mhm.
And I finished the project with just a message of hope, a song that I actually wrote years ago with some friends. I feel like finally feels appropriate as,
Right.
as the parting message to my son and just anyone who's trying to find some hope right now.
Yeah, I love that. And I know you wrote Poison in My Well with Davis Nash
Yes, he
and
produced the project.
and Melissa Fuller. They're the
Yeah,
best.
They are the best.
I have it. Please tell Davis I said hello, and Melissa. I've written with both
Yes.
of them. They're so talented,
Mhm.
and Davis is a great producer. Now he moved to LA. Is he back now? Or?
He's not back. So we wrote several songs for the project together, and I was connected with him through another writer friend of mine. But he was back and forth and working remotely on this project. And when I was about 7 months pregnant, he was capturing all the vocals, and
Oh my
he was
gosh!
really working me hard.
So
in
you were
there.
about to pop.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Him and Ben Tanner, who produced my last album, jointly produced the project, and he had the perfect touch to push me to get the best takes that I could get. But
Right.
he's an incredible writer too.
Oh,
So
amazing. Back to Pilgrimage Fest. It's an amazing lineup.
it is.
And I can say that without bragging because it's a group effort. And it's a
You
lot of
can
people.
brag a little.
A lot of people ask, like, how do you book the festival? And it's three of us, and it's kind of like I tell people it's kind of like a band. There's everybody has their favorites, songs and their approach and the style of music they like, and you bring up like the band you just know we got a book, and then everybody else is like gives you the Nashville no. Do you know what the Nashville no is?
What is it?
The Nashville
I've heard
no
it.
in a songwriting session is when you have an idea like, what about put your tight pants on, and then I say that to you, and you're like, that's great.
I've seen the Nashville.
It's the
No
Nashville
before.
no is when
I've
they
given
don't.
the Nashville no before.
You've given the Nashville no.
I surely have. Yes.
The Nashville no. This is something else you're learning. I've gotten the Nashville no because a lot of times when you're getting the Nashville no, you don't realize it, and you keep saying that line you think is really great, and then they're like, oh my God, I'm that guy.
You don't want to break someone's spirit in that vulnerable, creative place.
You don't want to break.
I appreciate when I've been given it, and I appreciate that it's there for me to give.
The
when
Nashville no. This is serious. If you're coming to Nashville,
Yeah.
you need to know to recognize.
Take the cue.
Yeah, when hey,
Move
you've
on.
said the idea several times. No one bit. Move along.
Yeah.
Speaking of move along, okay. Tell me about. I was talking about booking Pilgrimage Festival.
Mhm.
It's like a band, There's tension, there's friction, but what comes out of it, if it's a good band, is a great song. Like you can look at bands like The Police or a famous band that had antagonistic relationships. That's kind of way that what the booking is. But what comes out is hopefully a great lineup. Who are some of the artists that you're excited to see at Pilgrimage this year?
Well, I mean, Gracie Potter, of course. I'm excited. Now I'm blanking on the lineup.
Well, I'll tell you the lineup.
Yeah, okay.
So John Mayer.
Yes, I want to see John Mayer. I did a Music Cares Persons of the Year with him for the Grateful Dead tribute.
I was there.
He was so impressive. You were there.
I was there.
I mean, there was a heavy lift for him that night, just orchestrating all of that.
Was he the MD that night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Don was. So I have just a lot of respect for him. I already did before that, but
Yeah.
I think just seeing the machinations of everything back there and him just
Machinations.
keeping
I
it
like
cool.
that.
Yes.
Very
People's
good.
Court gave me that one.
People's Court, Machinations. it's funny with my relationship with John. He used to open for Better Than Ezra back in the
Yep.
day. So if you're around long enough, and Maggie, you will be around a long time, you're going to have people who open for you and then they eclipse your career. They get a lot bigger,
Better
so,
Than Ezra is awesome.
well, thank you very
And
much.
I
And,
just want to be able to keep making music.
to keep making music, so I had to, so he's got bigger. I was like, he's okay. He's okay. But now just the way he's orchestrated his career with the Dead and Co. and stuff like that, it's great. And so I'm a big fan. So Kings of Leon.
I love their live show.
Oh, they're so great. And
I've been working hard, and they've been making Nashville proud and representing that rock output that we have for a long time.
And if you listen to those old albums with like The Bucket and Soft, and they're just amazing. So they're amazing live. Turnpike Troubadours.
Amazing.
It's that red dirt Americana rock and roll, and they're having a moment. I gotta say, Young the Giant. I'm a massive
Young the Giant.
Young the Giant
Some
fan.
of my bandmates have really turned me on to Young the
Oh yeah,
Giant.
Father John Misty.
Yes, what a poet.
I've never seen him live. He's such a stud.
He is a stud.
He is.
Great mustache.
Great whole aesthetic.
Just the whole vibe. Yes,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah,
Mhm.
great sartorial sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But the artist was Sam Barber, but the artist that I gotta say I'm most excited about, he sells out stadiums and arenas in the UK and in Europe. Sam Fender.
Sam Fender.
Are you familiar with Sam?
Just got turned on to Sam Fender.
Sam Fender is like the British Bruce Springsteen who grew up listening to War on Drugs.
Nice.
And it's just visceral, great lyrics. He writes everything himself. He's just amazing.
That's a stacked lineup.
Yeah, and then like Eddie 9-volt, the heavy.
I've been loving Eddie 9-volt.
Oh, he's so cool. And then of
Yeah.
course, Maggie Rose.
Yes. I want to ask you a question.
Yes, go for it.
What was your vision when you were putting Pilgrimage together to embody the spirit in one word? What would it be?
Authenticity.
I like it.
I grew up going to Jazz Fest in New Orleans, and at the time when I had the idea, the idea for Pilgrimage came from a run the day after Thanksgiving in 2013. I was like, I need to burn some calories, so I ran and found myself out at the park at Harlansdale, which is right in the center of Franklin, Tennessee, across from the factory. And I was catching my breath, and I was like, the sun, literally the sun came out from behind the clouds, and I caught my breath and I looked around. I was like, this is the coolest setting for a music festival I've ever seen. Rolling hills, natural amphitheaters, buildings on the historic register. It's the original home of the Tennessee walking horse industry.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm going to do a festival. I'm going to call my guys. So I ran home and called my guys, and we were inspired by Jazz Fest. And at the time when we had the idea, our peers at C3, Live Nation, they were like, you got to have your DNA needs to be one type of music, all rock, all alternative, and they gave us all these examples. And we're like, no, but we want it to be multi-genre, and that was kind of novel. And a lot of people, counseled us against doing that. But we were like, no, man, we want to celebrate Middle Tennessee's rock, alternative, indie, country, Americana, but the follow through, the one line that the glue needs to be authenticity. That even if you're not into that artist, if you weren't into Justin Timberlake, you're like, I don't buy his albums, but he's a badass. I don't listen to Chris Stapleton, but God, his voice is amazing. So that's the thing. And that's what's really elevated Pilgrimage. And I guess kudos to us. Other festivals have kind of copied that DNA, like Bourbon and Beyond and Bottle Rock and stuff like that. So, and if you look at people's Spotify playlists, it's crazy. It's all over the place. You've got super cool indie music, country music. Then you've got Barbie Girl by Aqua, or just some random crap, but as long as it's authentic. And I'm not saying that Barbie Girl by Aqua is authentic. Though I wish, honestly,
Barbie Girl. No.
I wish I would have written that song. My God. Jeez.
But I think that authenticity being the barometer.
Yeah.
That's not the genre. Being the
Yeah.
barometer.
Yeah, that's got to be it. Do you bring it in whatever it is you do? And if what I love about
Excuse me.
excuse me,
Pardon me. I've
um,
been holding that for a long time.
one of the things I dig, you were, 'cause
Yeah, it's
I
like my
noticed your
eyes
eyes
are
watering up a little,
I don't know. It's
and I
never
was like,
happened.
I'm touching her heart.
You were, but also just. I'm so
Um,
sorry to interrupt your
no,
beautiful
no.
answer.
But what we love to do, and people have come up to us. You know, I live in downtown Franklin, so I get the praise and the ire of people. You know, if it's a rainy one day, they're like, "Man,
It's
y'all
your
got to
fault.
control the rain. It's my fault."
Yeah.
What I love about booking the festival and having it is people say to me, like, wow, I love going there. Of course, I know John Mayer and Kings of Leon, but I go, you know, early in the day to check out because I know that they're going to be great artists and you're going to turn me on to new artists and new music. And our big hope, you know, with Pilgrimage 2025 is that people will come up to me on the streets after Pilgrimage and say, Maggie Rose, she blew me away. Thank you so much for having her on the festival. So
Well, I'm going
thank
to do my
you.
best to make you look good.
Oh, you will. And with Grace singing with you and me on tambourine.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Did I just do that? Did that just happen?
You
Did I
just
just
manifested it.
Yeah, you're gonna
No.
find out like, oh my God, he asked to play tambourine. Wouldn't that be terrible? Yeah.
No, it wouldn't. I've got an extra one on stage.
Well, yeah.
Always.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you,
This has
Kevin.
been awesome. I can't wait to have you. Good luck with the EP coming out in October,
Thank you.
and keep kicking booty.
I will. We'll see you at Pilgrimage.
Yay.